Hello everyone, and in this video I'll be talking about the most important thing in this game, and that is equipment. Equipment is more important than research. Equipment is more important than constructing your castle. It is more important than anything that is in this game. Is your goal should be getting as much equipment as you can get your hands on. Doesn't matter if it's Imperial chest, legacy chest, purple equipment, common equipment, legendary equipment, any kind of equipment you want to get as much as possible, and at the same time don't waste it. And I will tell you more about it. So the fastest way of getting some equipment is by doing adventures, and the first thing you got to do is to set your party members to chance on finding equipment. So my party members, if I go to tavern, if I customize my party, here's my party. Whoa, what is going on? There it is. Okay, so my party is set on 15% chance of finding equipment, 15% chance of finding equipment, and the rest are adventure duration. And so whenever I go to my adventures, go to quests, and whenever I complete an adventure, sometimes, depending on my percentage, I get some equipment. So that one did not give me anything. Let me see if I can get some equipment so you can see what I'm talking about. It doesn't always happen, it's by chance. So I have 30% whenever I collect this adventure. I have 30% chance of getting equipment. And bam, I got a purple equipment. Look at that. Perfect. So you want to, whenever you're doing adventures casually, you want to make sure you have a chance of finding equipment, so that way you can get some good equipment while you're doing adventures. But if you're doing adventures for Imperial games, or if you're doing adventures for an adventure event, you may want to balance these out a little bit more differently. You may want to set some more party members to the duration because you don't want to spend a lot of gold on speed ups, but that's up to you. Okay. Oh, my screensaver. Okay, so that's about equipment on adventures. The next thing is you want to accumulate your equipment, then you want to save it. So by saving it, I mean whenever you upgrade equipment. So if I go to my inventory and I'm gonna go to my legendary, and let's say I want to upgrade this equipment. Whenever I upgrade it, I do not want to upgrade it with purple, I do not want to upgrade it with blue, and I do not want to upgrade it with green. Whenever you upgrade equipment, only try to upgrade it with white equipment. And I don't have too much white equipment, is because I've been using white equipment to upgrade all my stuff. So like I have 90 of these, so I can sacrifice, let's say, 10 or so. I would just keep going. I have 84 of these. I can do 4. I can do a few of these. And if I have, for example, let me find a good example. So if I only have 43 of these gloves and I have lots of these other pieces of equipment, I would not use these gloves to upgrade this chest piece because I only have 43. Why use this one if I have 80 of these? So I would try to use up some of these other ones before I even touch my gloves. Especially these equipments here that I have saved. These are from encounter camps. I got this from a governor's chest. You get these really random ones, and what I do is once I get 6 of these, I go ahead and craft them into common equipment. So I'm not going to use these up. And your goal should be, whenever you have very little of, like these boots right here, I only have 1. I would never use these boots like that to upgrade an equipment because I only have 1. Meanwhile, I have 79 of these, so I might as well use some of these other ones up. So try to save your equipment if you can. Alright, so that's my tip. The next tip is, the reason the equipment is so important is I want to show you this. So here's my equipment. It says upkeep, but it's set to construction speed. So construction speed 22%, construction speed 46%, let's see this bow, construction speed 46%, and this ring, construction speed 50%. So my equipment is set to construction speed. If I switch it off to my Mart size equipment, I actually need to put this back to Mart size. Alright, so if I have my equipment set to Mart size, okay, so this is Mart size. Now, if I have my equipment set to Mart size and I go over here and I try to build this barrack to level 31, it will take me 30 days and 3 hours to do it. Now, if I switch my equipment to construction speed and I try to build this equipment, this barracks, it is only now 12 days and 2 hours. Look at that. That's more than half of time saved. That is awesome. So you want to try to save your equipment because you don't want to, waste it on something because you may need it. Now, another way of trying to get equipment is by crafting good equipment. So, like for example, these rings, only way you can get them is by crafting, and sometimes you can get them through reforging them, or sometimes you can get them in a gold chest, but those things are rare. So you want to focus maybe on crafting because the other ways may not be how you can do it. Oh, a good example right now. So this King's Helm, it's awesome march speed, awesome trading, awesome march load. It's good for gathering whenever I'm attacking dead castles and gathering the resources. The army load would be great. Now, the reason I do not want to craft this helmet right away is because I have this helmet that is part of it that has 3 stars, and I spent lots of resources and lots of equipment trying to upgrade this to 3 stars. So I will not try to upgrade this right now because, one, I don't have resources, but another one because I don't want to waste this piece of equipment. So I'm going to craft another one of these before I craft this. So I'm actually, if I click on the helmets, I'm actually kind of far. I still need a few things. I still need 2 of these, basically 3 of these, because this one has 3 stars. So I need to, actually no, 2. I need to craft this one and craft this one. Then I'll be done with this, and then after I'm done with that, I will craft the King's Helmet. So you want to try to focus on crafting as much as you can. A lot of this equipment, like this one, gives great research speed, 35%. Also, when we scroll down, let's find that construction speed ring. And a lot of times you have to craft different multiple, like this one, construction speed 40%. And look at this. If you could just get a few of these pieces of equipment, you got yourself an awesome construction speed ring, which will save you tons of resources. So try to focus on that, on crafting. Another way is of getting good equipment is by playing the tournament, doing a traveling hero, if your alliance does really good in Dark Citadel, you get some nice equipment. So if you click on here, you can get some of these nice pieces. Atlantis, even if you just joined Atlantis, sometimes you can sneak into top 50 and they'll give you like a blue or purple equipment, which is really good. This ring is actually pretty good. Alright, so the next thing, Imperial Games, which is probably the best, the best equipment in Realm comes from the Imperial Games. Like this, these gloves here. Look at that, swordsman attack. Upgrade, it's probably around 150 or so. More size of encounters. So you try to get some of this equipment by doing all that stuff. So I'm hoping I gave you a few tips. The tips were kind of hidden. Also, daily quests have really awesome equipment. So these gloves is if you complete the daily quests. If you go to your quests, your daily quest is if you complete all of these, you get a chest, and depending upon your castle level, you are guaranteed 15 of these tickets, 70 of these tickets, and 1 tournament invitation. Then you have a random chance on getting one of these pieces of equipment the speed ups, the champion XP, some tickets, VIP, and also the tier 5 healing. And this varies depending on the level of your castle. If your castle's level 20, obviously you will not get the tier 5 healing nor the purple equipment. So actually I just completed, let me open up these chests. I just completed daily quests. So here's the chest, and I'm going to open it up so we can see what we get. So it looks like I got just the lottery tickets, and yeah, lottery tickets and some royal lottery, and then 15 of those tickets. So I did not get any equipment, but I do have, like you saw, I have these gloves that I got from daily quests. Training speed of 40%, research speed of 30%, trap construction speed is great. Also, of course, let me see where it's at. The chest piece, this comes from daily quests, which I upgraded to gold. Gathering speed, look at that. Resource income, food income, iron capacity, food and capacity. So this is a really nice piece. So you want to try to complete daily quests. That way you get equipment, you get those tournament tickets, so you could do good in the game. Now let me open up all my stuff. Let's see, what did I get? My Imperial Lottery, Royal Lottery, this lottery, and that's it. And just a free tip for you guys: whenever you play the special lottery or the Imperial Lottery, try not to play Imperial Lottery, because the stuff that you get here is not as good as the stuff you get here. So here you have a chance on getting 2 trinkets. As you can see, I just played this lottery and I got this ring, which I already had. I was hoping to get one of these, mostly this one, because of construction and research speed. That's really nice. So try to play this lottery if you can. You have some better equipment than this one. Also, it's good to save your tickets so you get to about 200 from daily quests, and then play 2 lotteries at a time. And like right now, if I had another 50 tickets, so I used my 100 tickets and I got this. Now the chances of me getting a trinket are 8 out of 9 now, because one of these is already gone. So if I reshuffle, and if, let's say, if I had my tickets and I would select this, and it says you cannot open because you don't have the tickets, blah blah blah. I don't have the tickets, blah blah blah. No, I go back. So that's how it works. Try to accumulate your tickets and then use them up so you have a better chance on getting equipment. I think I kind of covered everything. So craft. Also, the encounter camps is very important that you attack level 7 encounter camps. And the reason for that is because level 7 encounter camps give special equipment that level 6 encounter camps do not. And if I only can find, so let's see, level 6 encounter camp. If you click on the chest, encounter camps gives these blue sword ring boots. Sword ring boots, that's it. That's the only type of equipment you can get from a level 6. Now if I find a level 7, there's an extra equipment piece that comes in a level 7 that level 6 does not have. And come on, level 7. Alright, so if I click on level 7, if we click on the chest, level 7 has a sword, the ring, the shoes, and also this chest piece. And this chest piece was not in a level 6. So by attacking level 7 camps, you have these extra, what is that, 4th piece of equipment. And if you have players that do not attack level 7s and you attack level 7s, you gather 6 of those purples, you craft them into gold, and you'll have, you know, month down the road, whenever there's another encounter camp and you have this awesome equipment that no one else has, you may have a better advantage. So just keep that in mind. This video is really long. Hope it helps somebody. See you guys later.